Hola, buenos dias. Yesterday we left Orchid Bay Belize and we are making our way back to Cancun because we fly out tomorrow. So we've stopped at the Amarte for a couple of nights. It's a little resort. You can see that we're just off the highway. So it's kind of noisy. You can hear a lot of the traffic that's going back and forth. There's a little restaurant, burger stop, and then if you walk down this way, we have to be careful because there's lots of traffic on this little road because there are 4 resorts, I think, down that way that are right on the beach that are probably all-inclusive. This one is not an all-inclusive. You get your own little, I don't know, in Belize we called them casitas. Here they have a different word for it that looks hard to pronounce. I realize that I'm going to need to learn Spanish to keep traveling here. So there's a little store. They sell coffee there, so that's important to me. Anybody who knows me knows that. So you drive in and the lobby is over there in the distance, but we're gonna go this way. I've done a little bit of exploring. When we checked in last night, it was late and it was dark, so I was quite anxious to see what it looked like in the daylight. So I've done some exploring this morning with my coffee, but some of this stuff I think probably I'll be seeing it for the first time with you. Excuse me. So there's a little gate here that we can go through that leads to some cool stuff. Over by the coffee shop there's a wishing well, I think. It's in Spanish. I probably should have shown you that first, but we'll make our way back there. So you come in the little gate and as you can see, it's extremely lush. It's very, very green. It's quite beautiful. And once you get in back here, it quiets the highway traffic a bit. You can still hear it, but then you can also hear water running and you can hear the birds. So it's better once you're actually inside. I think this might be some kind of a party place. That looks like a little bar there, but I don't know that for sure because when we checked in last night, there was nothing going on here. Some water with a fountain. It's always nice to hear running water. It's very calming. And this is the first place we've stayed that's not on the beach, so it's nice to still have some water. Here's one sign that I found interesting. I'll zoom in on it a little bit for you. So it says, please do not pass this point, and then it has pictures of, I don't know, alligators maybe, so we will not pass this point because all I need is a sign like that to keep me away. So we'll walk down all of these little paths that they've got here. Some of these are private homes. I think this might be the restaurant here, maybe. Because there's lots of tables set up, but I don't know that for sure. Oh, this looks like another little bar, maybe? Anytime I see wood shaped in a, like, kind of like a little horseshoe like that, I automatically assume bar. So that may or may not be valid. Right by the water, right by where the alligator sign was, so we probably won't get any closer than this. And it does look like that's a restaurant. I don't know if you can see inside, because there's glare off the window. I see a microphone and some speakers, so that might be a bit of a party room too. Don't know, we'll check it out later. So we'll keep walking this way. Oh, there's the alligator sign again, another one. So we're just gonna take that very seriously. You can see there's a couple of sculptures there of storks. My knowledge of wildlife is kind of limited. City girl, born, bred, and that's where I've spent most of my time, so you can see some of the beautiful colors here again. It's one thing I've noticed on this holiday is the flowering shrubs, the flowers, the greenery. It's just so colorful around here. Let's see if maybe we can go in. Oh God, I didn't want to be in the picture. Let's see if it's open so we can walk in. Nope, locked. But there is another room over here that I went into. In English, it's called Art. And you can hear we're close to some more running water here. A couple of fountains there. Another room maybe we can explore. This room I can see the kids spending some time in this one. So even though it's called Art, they have quite a few cool things in here. All the art that's on the walls, it looks like it's for sale. Little bit of a lending library down here. So if I can find something in English, I might take a book back with me. There's quite a few here, so hopefully I can find something. You can see some more of the art on the wall here. It really is quite beautiful. And then you can see over here, they have a foosball table. And they also have, just let me find it. Sorry, choppy. They also have an air hockey table. So I could see Kaylin getting into this because she's quite competitive. So I imagine we might spend some time here tonight. There's a gorgeous kind of waterfall fountain. And then as you walk through the room, there's just like benches that you can sit on. There's a TV over there in the corner. More art on the wall, more seating area. And then you walk into this little room here, and there's some beautiful wood pieces. I don't know if these are for sale or not, but they're quite gorgeous. Got some masks up on the wall here. Let me pan slow. I have to go slow. And then there's some piano. So I don't know, maybe if anybody does a sing-along, I have no idea. So now we'll go back outside. Another sign here that I found quite interesting that I'm glad they had in English. Please do not feed the wild animals. So I will never be close enough to a wild animal, at least on purpose, that I would ever try to feed it. So I think I'm safe with that one. And then here's just a little map of the resort area. So you can see that it's quite big. And then another little sign that caused everybody's heart to stop for a minute last night. Talk to each other, pretend it's 1995. So it's kind of hard to believe that that was only 25 years ago, and like 25 years ago I wouldn't be able to share a video with you of this place. So now I feel old. It's amazing how fast things have come. So here's another little sign. Oh, they have these gorgeous little lampposts, I guess, light your way in the dark. Here's a little sign, and I'm hoping that's a domestic cat with her kittens. I think it is. But, you know, in Saskatchewan, when you're driving down the highway and you see the silhouette of the moose and the deer and, you know, telling you that watch the roads for the next however many kilometers because there's lots of deer and moose activity. And then when I went to BC in the summer, I saw signs for animals that I didn't even recognize. So that was kind of interesting. I just kind of watched for everything. And here in Mexico, when we were driving back from Belize, on this, the signs have a silhouette of a wild cat. So I don't know if there's lots of wild cats around and if they commonly cross the highway. We didn't see any of those. You see lots of dogs running around. Here is the little casitas, the little houses. Morning. Lots of people out walking, probably on their way for breakfast. There's a greenhouse, but I haven't found that yet because it looks kind of like just a little dirt path that you go through. And I'm not really sure if it's for people, but I might take a walk. You can see it's just like a little turkey trail. So while we're passing my little home for the next couple of days, I'll take you inside. But they're signed not to feed the animals, and it looks like this is probably set up maybe for the cats that are on the property. I've seen a few domestic cats. There was a dog running around the lobby last night when we checked in. You can see most of the porches have hammocks on them, which is kind of nice. However, I've been here for like just over a week and I have yet to sit in a hammock. So I don't know, maybe I'm scared that once I get in I'll never be able to get out. But if I couldn't get out and had to stay here, there's worse ways to go. So you can tell that this is my little casita because you can see my coffee and my smokes. And this little guy up here, who's not so little, has been hanging out there since we got in this last night. So, but if he doesn't bother me, I won't bother him. I think we have an understanding. So we'll go real quick in so that you can see the inside of the rooms. They're kind of rustic. There's no TV, which kind of freaked the boys out, I think. And wooden shutters everywhere. Nice little sculpture in the middle with a light behind it for the nighttime. Just gonna close the door so nothing sneaks in on me. Got a nice closet with a mirror and then a few drawers. Little table here where you make your coffee, get ready in the morning. And then here's the bathroom. It's got a nice shower. I've tried it out already this morning. Felt pretty good. Okay, we'll take a walk down to the one pool. We'll just walk up just in case. You can see it's another beautiful day here. We've been very lucky with the weather. Our last night in Belize, it rained overnight, and then it rained most of the way out of Belize, and then just a few odd showers here and there, but it's cleared up really nice. So we've been, I think, really lucky with the weather. So as soon as this video is done, I will be changing and coming poolside. So like I said, we're not on the beach here. But here's the pool. It's pretty quiet this morning, but it looks gorgeous. Looks like it's been cleaned already. And they got some chairs set up. A little table in the corner with a water cooler. More casitas all around. And then I think over this way is where the yoga studio is. So I don't know if they actually have yoga classes. More casitas with the hammocks. That's how I know it's the yoga studio, because I recognize the word yoga. Beautiful arch. Let's see if this is open. Nope, locked up. That kind of gives you an idea of what it looks like inside. And the sign that we passed that said no Wi-Fi zone, that stopped everybody's heart for a minute. You do get Wi-Fi in your casita, so with no TV, then Wi-Fi becomes even more important, I guess, until I pick up a book from the library to read. So that's about it for now. Later we'll take a walk on over to the coffee shop and the restaurant. I can show you the wishing well there. We can maybe try and make a wish. I'm assuming it's a wishing well because it's all in Spanish, but when I can show you the sign, then maybe somebody out there can tell me if I'm assuming the right thing about that. Everybody have a great day. Happy 2020, new decade, full of new possibilities. Take advantage of everyone. Life is short. And I will talk to you all later.